Good morning, you guys. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to get Instagram situated. Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube. And Instagram, we are live. Perfect. Let me pin the. I hope you guys are feeling great this morning. I hope you guys are feeling amazing. How's everyone feeling? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And you guys, I have Instagram on my right, YouTube in the middle, and then I have TikTok here on the left. I hope you guys are feeling great this morning. I am for the most part. I woke up with the sniffles though. Don't you hate that? I hate that. So if I do blow my nose, I am so sorry. Thank you, Big Zell, for the follow. I will try my best not to, because I know that is not the cutest thing to hear. Good morning, you guys. You guys, I had so much fun last night. I was on Twitch for almost 4 hours, and it was a whole vibe. Hi, hello, hello. It was a whole vibe. I'm having so much fun playing video games. Like, imagine that. Imagine that. So, you guys, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch if you have not already. The link is in my bio. I'm getting back on again tonight. Yep, for sure, for sure. So, you guys, I wanted to talk to y'all this morning. It is Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. But I want to talk to you guys this morning about just sticking with your goals. And we touched on this yesterday when we talked about consistency. But today I want to spend more time talking about discipline and maybe some of the reasons why it's so hard for you to stay disciplined. Okay. One thing that I noticed in anything that I do, if I'm not enjoying myself in the process, I'm not going to be disciplined with it. Okay. The reason why I'm able to go to the gym every day, and I'm not suggesting that you do, right? But the reason why I'm able to work out every single day is because I actually enjoy weightlifting. Okay. It's going to be extremely challenging to do something that you don't like to do every single day. Okay. Most of the time, you're probably not going to be able to really stick with it because it's just not something that you're truly enjoying, right? You can really only stick with something but for so long that you hate. Okay. So I always encourage you guys to find things that you like to do, find foods that you like to eat if you are on a weight loss journey. Okay, if you don't like salads, don't eat salads. Okay, there's so many other things that you can eat that's healthy for you, that's going to keep you in your caloric deficit, that's unprocessed, that isn't a salad. Okay, I rarely eat salads because I don't enjoy them. So I'm not going to force myself to eat it if I don't really like them. That's prison, right? That feels like torture. And so therefore I'm going to be less likely to stick with it, okay? So find things that you like to do that's going to help you stay disciplined. One other thing that I want you guys to start thinking about, and it might not come to you right away. You might have to wait a little while, just really think about it and reflect. Why are you doing it in the first place? You know what I mean? If you can determine your why for something, like why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to switch careers? Why do you want to fix your credit? Why do you want to go back to school? Like really dig deep and try to figure out what is it that's leading you to wanting to accomplish this goal, okay? Hold on, I saw a question. Do you work out with the rope? That's a good question. Yeah, so I do jump rope if that's what you're asking. I do jump rope. Um, Dig deeper and try to figure out why. And it can't always be about money, you guys. Like I know that sounds crazy. I know because we all have bills to pay, we all have families to take care of, mouths to feed, clothes to put on people's back. I get it. But I'm telling you from first experience, money is not going to bring you happiness if you don't already have that. Okay. Money is just going to intensify what you're already feeling. Okay. So if you are already feeling happy, then money's going to just make you happier, sure. But if you're already feeling unfulfilled or depressed, money's just going to intensify that. Okay. So it can't always be about money. Now, there's nothing wrong with finding something that you enjoy while also getting paid for it. I think that is the most beautiful thing ever. I do that every single day, okay? But whatever it is that you want to do, I want you to make sure that it's something that you enjoy doing. Okay, that's the point of this. That's going to help you stay disciplined. So, figuring out your why. Why do you want to lose weight in the first place? And I encourage you, if you are on a weight loss journey and you do want to lose weight, it has to be more than just to look good. Okay, because that's only going to get you but so far. Because once you do look good, then what? What's next? Right? What's next? So it can't just be, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to look good on vacation. Okay, that's great and all. I'm glad that you want to lose weight. So once that vacation is over, what's going to keep you locked in? What's going to keep you maintaining that weight loss? You get what I'm saying? So you have to dig deep and figure out your why. Like, why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to start a business? Okay, I wanted to lose weight because I was tired of always being tired. And not even just like in a mental sense, like physically, I was always tired. I was always tired. I was always out of breath. I was always struggling to do the most simplest things. I was always breathing so loud, just sitting on the couch. I was just sitting on the couch, breathing loud as hell. Okay? If I was in the middle of talking and let's say the elevator broke and I had to take the stairs, I would literally tell the person I was on the phone with, I'll call you back, because I would not be able to maintain that phone conversation because I would just be so winded because I'm so out of breath. And then I didn't even want to let people hear how winded I was. Okay? So those are the reasons why I wanted to lose weight. Okay, I was tired of feeling like that. I was tired of my knees always hurting because there was just too much weight on my knees. Okay, when I decided to start a business, my why, well, I'm not even gonna lie to you. At the time, my why was to make more money, right? Because I've been an entrepreneur now for 4 years. So, I didn't start my journey, of finding myself when I had first started my business. So at first, it was to make more money. I'm not even going to lie to you. But once I started making more money, that wasn't making me happy. I didn't start losing weight when I started my business. I didn't start losing weight when I was making more money, okay? I actually started losing weight when I started to find myself, okay? And I started to realize that, running a business is great and all, but it's not making me happy. And I didn't realize until now that happiness comes from within, okay? So if you are feeling sad or frustrated or overwhelmed, anxious, good morning, whatever those feelings are that you're feeling, I want you to understand that you have to dig deep within yourself to pull yourself out of that. No one's going to be able to do that for you. Okay, so back to discipline. Finding things that you enjoy and figuring out why you want to do it in the first place is going to help you stay disciplined. Okay, and something else that I want to add too, it's easier to stay disciplined when you have less distractions around you. Okay, when you are dealing with a lot of people, let's say you're someone who has a lot of friends, maybe you're someone who has a big family and you're very family oriented. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing. But I also want you to know that when you are around a lot of people, you're getting a lot of opinions that you didn't even ask for, right? And those opinions, whether you believe it or not, could potentially affect how you feel about something, right? Let's say you feel super motivated to start a YouTube channel, right? And you're like super ready to go and you're just excited and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna start this YouTube channel, it's gonna be dope, I'm gonna be locked in, yada, 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 all of the things, right? Maybe you tell your friend, I'm gonna start this YouTube channel, and maybe they don't give you the best feedback, right? Because understand that their feedback may just come from ignorance, right? People can't really give you feedback on something that they don't know anything about, right? You can't expect that. But let's just say they gave you some feedback. Maybe their response was, "Oh, that's cool, but I heard it's really hard to do." See, now that someone has already said to you that it's really hard to do, you're already consuming their opinion. Okay, so now you might not realize it in the moment, but now you're in your head like, "Oh yeah, it is gonna be hard. Oh, well, what if my channel doesn't do well?" You get what I'm saying? But those opinions wouldn't have even manifested to you if you hadn't even brought it up in the first place to other people. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's not always. But I really just want you guys to understand that when you're dealing with a lot of people, you're taking in a lot of opinions that may not even be your opinion. So I want you to focus on removing distractions. Maybe you're around people who are negative. Maybe you're around people who always see the glass as half empty instead of half full, right? Maybe you're around people who are always talking about what they can't do. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. This won't work. That won't work. Maybe you're around people who don't want anything more than what they already have. Maybe they're complacent where they're at. Okay, that's going to slow down your drive because you're consuming their energy. All right, so removing distractions, staying as focused as you can, especially when you're on a weight loss journey, you guys. I know the weather is nice outside, it's warm, people are outside, going to festivals and happy hour sitting outside. Like, I get it, I get it, I get it. But when you're trying to lose weight, right, you can't really be eating out like that. When you're trying to lose weight, you can't be drinking like that, right? So those are also distractions that I'm referring to. Sometimes you just got to sit your ass at home and skip it, right? There'll always be next time, okay? And you don't have to skip every single thing, but if you really are trying to lose weight, if you really want to get those pounds off, if you really want to get in shape, alcohol is not going to help you do that. Okay, alcohol, I'm sorry to say, is not going to help you get into the best shape of your life. Alcohol is not going to help you lose weight. So, when you're dealing with people who want to drink and want to party and, go to happy hour and all those things, just understand that you are distracting yourself from what it is that you're trying to do, which could be to lose weight. All right. So, eliminating distractions is really, really important if you're trying to stay disciplined. Okay. Something else that I talk a lot about, and I don't know if everyone will fully understand what I'm saying because I feel like it was a hard pill for me to grasp before I was able to grasp it. Stop allowing your emotions to run you. Okay. And a lot of people do that. I used to do that. Anytime, let's say, I was always a ambitious person. Okay, that has always been me for a very long time. And I would start out super motivated, just ready to get started, just ready to hustle, right? And thank you. And let's say I just woke up one day and I just didn't feel like it. Maybe I was sleepy. Maybe I just wanted to watch TV. I just didn't feel like it. There's nothing physically wrong with me. It's not like I was sick or it's not like I had a migraine or anything. I just was in that moment where I didn't feel like it, right? I would allow those emotions, those lazy emotions, determine whether or not I was going to work on my goal for the day. Okay? I'm not like that anymore. I was like that a year ago. Stop allowing your emotions to run you. Okay? Maybe you are someone who, if you're not motivated, then you don't want to do it. Like, maybe your goal is to lose weight, but let's say on this particular day you're not motivated to lose weight. So what? Like, I hate to be so blunt with it, but that's the truth. So what? Get it done. Get it done. Go to the gym. Eat right today. Like, stop allowing your emotions to dictate what you're going to do for yourself, the goals that you put in place. Okay? If there's nothing physically wrong with you, if you're not sick, right? If you're not like hurting or sore, then there's no reason why you can't get up and go to the gym. Stop allowing the I don't feel like it keep you from doing what it is that you said you wanted to do in the first place. And we all need some tough love. And I'm the first to tell you, I used to be that woman. Like, if I didn't feel like doing something, I just wouldn't do it. But you're not going to always feel like doing the steps that you need to do to reach your goals. Okay? You're not always going to feel like it. But it still has to get done. Okay? I hate meal prepping. That is probably the most tedious thing for me. Like, I love the gym, right? I love going on the walks. I love the physical aspect of losing weight. I didn't always. I used to hate the physical part of it, right? Because I was out of shape. It wasn't fun. I was always sore, okay? But now I love the physical part about it. I love the moving my body, the lifting weights. I found an activity that I really enjoy. But I hate the other component of it, which is the meal prepping. I like to eat, right? But the meal prepping part I don't like. But that's what comes with it. That's what comes with weight loss. Okay, so you might not like every single thing that you have to do in order to reach that goal, but you have to also understand that some of the things just come with the territory. All right, and it doesn't really matter what you don't feel like doing, it's about what has to get done so that you can reach your goals. Okay, and we all need tough love. Okay, and I try not to be so blunt, but I'm very blunt with myself. And some people don't respond well with that. Some people are on the more sensitive side, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sensitive too with certain things, but with certain things I'm just about getting it done. Okay, so understand that that's what comes with being disciplined, removing your emotions out of it. Okay, now if something tragic happened, this doesn't apply to that. Okay, if someone passed in your family, this doesn't apply. I'm strictly talking about your energy in the moment of I just don't feel like doing something. Okay, I'm not talking about if you're sick and you're throwing up. That's not the same thing. Okay, this is just strictly the I don't feel like it. I'm feeling unmotivated today. Okay, so work on those things. That's something else that's really important when it comes to discipline, because discipline is not allowing your emotions to take over. Okay, now some feelings, you guys, too, like I used to be good at this, or this used to happen to me a lot, excuse me. If, let's say, I got into an argument with somebody and it didn't end well. Okay, I would allow that negative energy to affect me for the day. So let's say I was still supposed to go to the gym and I got into an argument with someone. Now I no longer feel like going to the gym because my energy's off. This would apply to that as well. So what? Deal with that later. Focus on you. Focus on you. You're important and you matter. Okay? So, you know, it's really hard if you're someone like me who used to run off of emotions all the time. But, the more you just focus on putting that to the side and just focusing on what you have to do to reach your goals, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And it's going to become like second nature, right? You're not really going to start to convince yourself as to why you shouldn't work out. You're just going to do it because you know it comes with the territory. Or you're not going to try to convince yourself that you shouldn't eat right today because you know that's just what comes with weight loss, right? So work on those things, you guys. Thank you. Work on those things. Discipline takes time too. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay. And, there's always something to improve on. There's always something to learn. There's always something to do better. One thing that I like to do is every single day, I'll grade myself from the day before. I'll ask myself, okay, how do I feel like I did productivity wise? How do I feel like I did time management wise? How do I feel like I did taking time for Jasmine wise? how do I think I did keeping my energy high? Like, I'll grade myself from the previous day and just talk to myself and ask myself, what could I do better? Did I do good? Did I slack off somewhere? What made me slack off? Okay, how can I fix that for today so that I can do better today? There's nothing wrong with checking in on yourself. That's all a part of just meditating and just, analyzing yourself and what you can do better. So do that. I talk to myself all the time, you guys. I talk to myself all of the time, and I used to be so embarrassed about it, but now I'm not. Like, I talk to myself all of the time. I'm constantly just speaking affirmations to myself, telling myself I'm proud of myself, asking myself how I'm doing, asking myself where I can improve. Those things are really important. And don't think that you have to ask other people. Ask yourself. Ask yourself these questions for you. Let you analyze yourself, right? You don't need someone else to analyze you. You don't need someone else's opinion. You might feel like you need it, but I'm here to tell you you don't, okay? Analyze it for yourself. And how do you know if you're doing well? How do you know if you are being consistent? How do you know? When you start to see the results slowly by slowly. And the results don't always mean physical, you guys. The results could be just in your behavior. So, for instance, getting into shape. How do you know you're getting into shape? Well, you might not know right away. Things might still be hard 7 days into exercising, right? Not may, they will still be hard, right? Okay, well, ask yourself, did you consistently work out? Did you stick to 45 minutes? Or did you only do 10 minutes one day? Did you stick to the program that you purchased? Did you stick to the sleeping pattern, the sleeping habits, the 8 hours? Did you stick to that? Okay, if the answer is yes, then you are doing what you need to do to get into better shape or to lose weight. Are you staying in your caloric deficit? If the answer is yes, you might not see the weight loss today, but you are doing what you're supposed to do because that's weight loss, calories in versus calories out. So that's how you know. That's how you see the results. If you know that the answer is yes, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you have a checklist and you're constantly checking off everything on your list, then you know you're doing well. Okay? The results are coming. They're coming. So that's how you know. That's how you know. Now, if, it's 7 days in a week and you only were in your caloric deficit for 2 of those days and the other 5 days you went over, then you know that you're not doing everything that you need to do. You know that. You can see that because you're clocking your food. Okay? So now this would be when you ask yourself, where are you struggling? Are you struggling in the morning when you first wake up? Are you struggling in the evening? Are you struggling right before bed? You start to analyze those things. Are you struggling when you're out and about? I know for me, I would struggle the most being out and about because I wouldn't always have food on me and I'm hungry. And then when I'm hungry, I start craving things that aren't healthy, or I'll start craving foods that are going to take me way over my calories for the day. So once you figure out where you're struggling, what is making it hard, then you can come up with solutions. So my solution was to start bringing my food so that I would not be hungry, because I would only be tempted to eat stuff that I shouldn't eat when I'm hungry. So if I can prevent myself from being hungry, then I won't have those issues, right? So that's how you go about figuring things out. All right? And that applies with anything. Okay? If you want to start a business, you know you have to be consistent in whatever business it is you're trying to do. So let's say you want to be a content creator. Well, you know you should be uploading content every single day. So if you know you're not doing that every day, then that's where you start. Okay, why are you not editing content, or why are you not uploading content every day? The answer might be because you feel like you don't have enough time in your day to do that. Okay, so where is your time being allocated? All right. So, write out your schedule. Literally track your time. What are you doing all day? You have 24 hours in a day. So, where are your minutes being spent? So, start breaking that down. And then you'll start to see that you do have time. You're just not using your time wisely. You're going to realize that you are wasting time doing other things, but you said you wanted to be a content creator. See how that goes? And sometimes we like to lie to ourselves. A lot of times we like to lie to ourselves, but if you literally write it out, there's nothing to lie about. You can't lie about, oh, I went to Chick-fil-A and consumed 2,000 calories for lunch, because I see it right here. You can't lie about facts. So tomorrow, don't go to Chick-fil-A. That's the solution. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Hello. So I hope that helps you guys. So that's how you stay disciplined. Those are tips and tricks that have been working for me, and have allowed me to stay disciplined. And I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress. There's always something that I know I can improve on somewhere. So I always just try to do better than I did yesterday. And when I do fall off track, and that's okay, we all do. Nobody is perfect. There are going to be days where You might have let your "I don't feel like it" energy get the best of you. There might be days where you slipped up and ate something that you shouldn't have. There might be days where you didn't exercise or whatever, right? There's always going to be days where you don't do everything that you should do. And that's okay. It's just about making sure that you do it most of the time. As long as you do it most of the time, then you're going to see results, right? So as long as you eat right most of the time, you're going to see results more than less, right? Now, if you eat poorly most of the time, then you're not going to see results. Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. I'm about to go to the gym. Today is glute day, so definitely gonna get in a good workout. And I'm starving. My fast is over. I'm so hungry, you guys. I am starving today. Most days I'm not starving, but today I'm pretty freaking hungry. So I'm glad I can finally eat breakfast. And when I do my fast, you guys, some people don't like breakfast. That's cool. I love breakfast. I always love breakfast foods. I've been a breakfast eater for as long as I can remember. So my fast ends at 9 a.m. and then I'll eat all the way up until 4. And that works for me. So, yep. All right, you guys. I am getting out of here and I will see you guys later, okay? Bye, TikTok. Bye, YouTube.